Road Initiative, Chinese president also proposed other important initiatives that is contributing to global development and to creating a multipolar world. Professor Han, tell us a bit about what you're doing right now, and how would you describe the working relationship, both on the professional level and perhaps the personal level too, between UNESCO and China?
I'm right now the regional director of UNESCO based in Beijing, and I'm representative to China, also to Japan, to South Korea, the Republic of Korea, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, and Mongolia. So it's a very interesting region, and especially our work in China is very, very critical because we have a wonderful partnership with the Chinese government on many issues, including education, where we are promoting, for example, girls and women education, where the First Lady, Excellency Madam Pang is the special envoy, and President Xi has a special emphasis about world heritage, about natural heritage, and our partnership on heritage and culture is very special. Also in science and technology, and in the areas related to water management, which I have been working on for more than 20 years in China. It's a very special area. The areas of environment, where we have UNESCO biosphere reserves, UNESCO natural heritage sites. We are working together on issues of biodiversity, for example, from Kunming to Montreal, as you know, the Convention on Biodiversity and the national parks, very special in China. But at the same time, geoparks and geoheritage and intangible heritage. So China has the highest number of intangible heritage elements in the world, and very high number, second only in the world right now, 57 World Heritage Sites. So China is a very, very strong partner of UNESCO, and Chinese people, I'm really very delighted that wherever I go, they know UNESCO very well, and the philosophy which have evolved for more than 2,000 years with Confucius, more than 5,000 years with the river culture between the Yellow River and the Yangtze River. So it's a very beautiful, I would say, collaboration about people-to-people exchanges, about shared prosperity, about sharing knowledge, about ecological civilization. How can we bring what is best in China to the world, and what is best in the world to China with knowledge exchanges and having more friendships with people with difficulties in many of the areas, and people who are making excellent progress.
You've been here for nearly 3 years. How do you find the traditional Chinese cultural elements, Chinese philosophies, in perhaps reviving this campaign of making the environment, the society a better place?
Chinese have always lived very closely with environment, and that's something very beautiful. Like I recently learned about Shang, Shan, Ro, Shui. Yeah, it's like the greatest virtue is water. And a water expert, I feel like water is a metaphor here. But really, Chinese have lived with the environment for long and learned to live with the environment for long. Ecological civilization is basically an evolution over a long period of time. So this is from Lao's, then Confucius, and then of course coming all the way through different civilizations. And that's where the power of culture, like Grand Canal, you know, is a very interesting, I would say, engineering structure. But it shows the care for water, links several rivers, including Yangtze and Yellow River, from south all the way to the north to the Beijing, and how we have taken care of it over a period of time. Not the transport of goods and services, but at the same time, it has also linked the cities. It has created cultural linkages. So learning over a period of time, and coming back to the Chinese philosophy, and now ecological civilization, the concept President Xi Jinping has given, is a very important thought, a very important area, how you bring ecological management with the civilization, which is the way we live. So, and also we also call it the principles related to sustainable development, social, economic, environmental. But a very important element is culture. So bringing social, economic, environmental, and cultural elements together, that brings the ecological civilization and has the link with the nature and bringing harmony with the diversity. These are very important concepts.
Talking about multilateralism, cultural integration is a part of it. What do you think of President Xi's Global Civilizations Initiative that was proposed not so long ago?
It's very, I would say, natural evolution. If we want to have a peaceful world, in UNESCO we say we need to have intercultural dialogue. Intercultural dialogue can only be possible if we respect all civilization. As President Xi says, if there is one flower in the garden, it will not bring the spring, you know. All flowers need to bloom, and we need to really appreciate the beauty of all those flowers. So now China has 57 World Heritage Sites. But it's not about numbers and not about World Heritage Sites being only in China versus the rest of the world. And the rest of the world also, we have more than 1,000 World Heritage. But each one of these World Heritage Sites belong to the whole humanity. They have outstanding universal value. Like, for example, a World Heritage Site like the Palace Museum here in Beijing, very beautiful, wonderful, but also it belongs to the whole humanity, and all of us must care for it. The World Heritage, like Mohenjo-daro in Pakistan along the Indus River, it shows more than 4,000 years of this civilization, very beautiful. It belongs to the whole humanity. Or Angkor Wat in Cambodia, it belongs to everyone, and all of them are interconnected globally. So what we learn from one place, we can apply in another place. And also by bringing people together, like the 44th extended session of the World Heritage Committee was in Fujian, and I was there. Very well organized, even during COVID, and a wonderful meeting which brought together the world. There was a new World Heritage Site in China, Quanzhou. I will be visiting Quanzhou very soon, about so many sites within a site, and the history which links Quanzhou with Asia and the rest of the world. So very beautiful, but at the same time, I think the message is that by working together, by respecting all cultures, that's what Global Civilization Initiative is. Only then the world can progress.
And that will do it for this edition of The Hub on CGTN. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Wang Guan in Beijing. I'll see you again soon.